What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel here at Clown Vape's channel. We're going to be looking at this guy right here real quick, the SXMini class or whatever this thing was called. Yeah, it was SXMini class. I don't remember what it was called. It's been around for a minute and I wanted to put in my 2 cents. So we're gonna do a quick run through and just like show you guys like the ins and outs of it a little bit, and then we'll come up here, talk some pros and cons, and yeah, that'll be the end of the video. How's that sound? All right, let's do this. I'll see you guys back up here. All right, guys, so here it is. This is the SXMini. Yeah, so I know this has been out for a minute, as I probably mentioned already, and it's one of those things if I just wanted to take a quick look on it. Here is some of the specs and what's in the SXMini. And here I'm going to show you the packaging, but real quick, I'm going to show you also this. Here is one of the pods styles that come with it. This is the cotton one. At least this is the ones that I got. They came in individual like that. As you can see, there it is. It gives you, it says 2.0 M or SX 2.0. And we see there's some warnings. And then there's the specifications of what's in there. See? So it's a 1.0 resistance. Cotton, then materials are plastic. There is also this option, and this is the one that the ceramic ones came in. Here is more warnings, some specs on it. Again, same thing, but the material inside, like the wicking material, this one is a ceramic material versus the other one where it's a cotton. Just kind of like giving you guys the specs of both. This one came with this style for some reason. Like I said, that's why I'm showing off both that and to let you know what's what. But great way to, if you got both of them, a great way to know, at least from my experience, is this comes with an orange ribbon. This one comes with a green ribbon. That way you kind of know which one's which. And this one doesn't have the 2.0 on there. This one does, because these came out afterwards. So yeah, those are just some options you have for pods, for this and that. Alrighty, so here is this guy right here. You pull that out. Then the rest of the packaging is just instructions, wires, cables, warranty card that sits in there. You got your cables, instruction manual, and that comes in like several languages. I do like that they didn't include a map. There's like a very quick startup thing instead of having to go through this whole entire booklet. Again, this booklet comes in different languages, that's why it's so thick. There's French, Italian, Chinese, Dutch, or Deutsch. I don't know, what is it? Turkey? Yeah, Turkey. So yeah, it just comes in different languages, that's why it's thick. In reality, let's see, the English portion, let's go back, that looks like Chinese. Yeah, this is the whole entire booklet for English. It's about 4 or 5 pages long. So again, not that big an issue. Alrighty. So we'll put this all back together and get it out of the freaking way. Put that back in there. Put that back in there. And let's take a close look at this fellow right here. This is the black with the black tang on there is what it's called. This thing right there is your button to turn it on and to make it hit. Also to lock it, unlock it. Here is your USB port, and that light right there lets you know if it's completely charged or not. Alright, so let's go with one of these pods. Let's see, which one is this one? Yeah, we'll go with this guy. This is the one of the pods. Oh yeah, I will say there is a little ring that's supposed to go on the inside here. It helps with holding this down a lot better. If you do not have that on there, they will come out very easily, fly off, and it becomes kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, so once you have it in there, you can see you will actually get an actual reading instead of it just saying no atomizer, as this way. See, it reads no atomizer. Let's see if I can clear that up. It's like a really bright screen, which I'll give you that. It is very, very bright. But yeah, You can hear it's very gurgly at the moment, and that's just because it's been sitting around for most of the morning. And all right, so I will that's it right there. The way you fill the coils, this one's already full, but the way you fill it, you take off this bit right here, fill it in these portholes on the side right there, and then you put the top back on. Very, very simple, easy peasy, straight to the point. And then it goes back in here, and there you go. It's a very simple, straightforward, to the point pod system. That's all it really is. All right, so I'm going to take you guys up top, show you guys some more talk a little bit about this guy, show you some pros and cons, and yeah, we'll be done with this guy. Awesome. Catch you guys back up top. All right, guys, so that was the SXMini. What can I really say? I was hoping for something really cool, because like the Mi class stuff, the XX stuff really gets a great reputation. I mean, the G class, I actually own one, and it's an amazing mod. I haven't tried many of their other mods, but I've heard so many great, wonderful things about them. And personally, my personal experience was not the greatest. I burned through about 3 different pods as I throw it on the ground. As I was saying, I burned through about 3 different pods. I just did not have a good time with this. I mean, like this one, as I showed on the top down, it's a little bit gurgly. Here, let me see if I can get it going here. That's actually working great right now, but I don't know, I just haven't had like a good time with it. Maybe, and like I seriously, this actually bought it right as they came out. If you guys remember when they came out, everybody was doing the videos, everybody's saying great things. I got it around that time, and my experience was like horrible. Here are 2 of the ceramic pods I've already used, the one that came with it and an extra one, because I always buy some extras to test out things. And it just, like, the ceramic pods were not my thing. I just did not like them. They did not do very great, all that kind of thing. And then doing the cotton ones, I was more excited about that when they announced that they were doing that, and I was hoping that that would be a great improvement upon the current thing that they had going on. It just did not. I don't know. There's just something about this guy. Maybe I just need more time with it. I don't know. Maybe I need to throw it back in a rotation. Maybe the e-liquid I use on it wasn't like meant for it, even though it's all like high milligram nic salts, stuff. Maybe I just got to do some freebase in this guy and try that out. Maybe we'll see. I mean, I am testing freebase stuff at the moment, like MTL freebase stuff. So maybe we'll see how that goes. But I mean, right now it's vaping perfectly fine, which pisses me off a little bit, because this whole time I've been dreading doing this review, thinking that I'm going to have to talk really bad about something that I really wanted to love. I still have mixed feelings about it. And so all in all, I'm just saying it. If you can get it working, it actually is a really, really good pod system. If you cannot, then you're not going to have a good time. Does it compare to the Orion? I don't know. It's one of those things, apples and oranges. I know that was like the ultimate like argument of Orion versus this guy. And I will say the Orion has its flubs when it comes to like being an MTL. I would give it more of a restricted lung, if anything like that. But when it comes to this guy, I don't know. I'm having really mixed feelings. I personally, just in my experience, did not have a good time with it. Did not like care for it. I seriously have shelved it like 3 or 4 times at this point. I try to put it back in rotation, see how it goes, and then it ends up back on the shelf after like 1 day. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things of you just got to try it out for yourself, I guess. I really couldn't really give you an honest opinion. I have a love-hate relationship, as I've repeated myself a couple of times on, and just, it's one of those things of like, is it worth the cost? Probably not. I don't think so. I mean, especially when there's things like the Zero Pod that costs less. There's things like the Mi Pod that kind of is within the same ballpark, and I personally like that a lot more. I know the Orions, you can get the Orion Q now, and that thing costs a lot less. So it's just more, what preference are you looking for? And to me, this is just one of those things that I don't know. I'm just very about, to be honest. So would I recommend it? Probably not, honestly. I really wouldn't. I know like pod systems are more for like intermediate to beginner, or to people that just need something quick and on the go when you're at work. And that's all perfectly fine. But at the same time, it's just one of those things of like, Do I really, like I said, would I recommend it? Would I be like so ecstatic and ready to go and be like, yeah, like you should get one? Nah, probably not. All right, so that was the SX Mini. As you guys can see, I was very wholly underwhelmed, but yeah, go check out clownvapes.com for all your juice and coil needs. We got all sorts of hardware over there. Vaping with the Ohmies on Mondays on 7 p.m. Central Standard Time over at the Vaping with the Ohmies channel. There is a link down below. And what else? Go check out Wolfbite over on Vape Radio. We are on at noon CST on Saturdays, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sundays, with replays on SoundCloud. And here on my channel, I post up the videos. I think Frank is finally catching up to me on where we're at currently and all that. I think he's finally getting ahead of me. But I know he said like we're up to episode 31. So, hey, that's at least something on SoundCloud if you guys like that format a little bit more. So, yeah, go check us out on there. Thank you for joining me. And as always, mix on, vape on. I'm not even going to blow it at the camera because it's just so like, yeah. All right, catch y'all later.